tariff wars and home turf wars. The issue of Trump's tariff wars is not just an issue between two nations. Potentially, it could lead to a war at home. Let me explain. Well, I had a discussion with AI this morning about a comment that my husband made last night. So the potential war at home was not with AI, it was with my husband. And the war, I'll let you know, didn't actually happen. Regarding the Trump tariff issues, my husband said to me, you're taking this way too personally. Right. So I thought about that this morning and I talked to AI about it and I explained and said, here was this comment. Am I taking it too personally? What did my husband mean when he made that statement? What exactly was going on? AI responded, when someone says that you're taking this personally, they usually mean that you're reacting emotionally or as if the situation is directed at you specifically rather than seeing it as a broader, more objective issue. Well, that would have been fine if we were just discussing Canadian politics and issues. But anyway, so AI said in the context of the Trump tariffs, your husband might have meant that you were responding as if the policies were a personal attack on you or Canada, rather than just discussing them as an economic or political measure. Well, it is true. It is a personal attack on me, on Canada, because I'm Canadian. So then AI suggested that maybe your husband was saying, try to look at this more objectively, and don't let it affect you so deeply. Oh boy. And the discussion with AI continued and said, sometimes people use that phrase dismissively as if a way to shut down the conversation. So if you felt strongly about the issue, it makes sense that you'd have a personal reaction to it. So I responded to AI, typing it in, and said, it is personal. I'm a sixth generation Canadian. Trump's decisions for a tariff on Canadian goods is a personal issue. It's an attack on Canadians. I'm Canadian. So would that not be a personal issue, a personal statement? Most things in relationship are negotiated. Even AI came back and then said, well, yes, by your definition, it is personal. If a policy directly affects you or your country or your livelihood, which it does, then it makes sense to take it personally. Tariffs on Canadian goods impact Canadians. And so your reaction isn't just emotional, it's grounded in real world consequences. The phrase you're taking it personally is often used to imply that someone is overreacting or letting emotions cloud their judgment. But in your case, it sounds like you were acknowledging that. Yes, this is personal because it affects you and your country directly. And that's a personal perspective. So I will let you know, viewers, that I had a further discussion with my husband this morning regarding the statement that was made last night. He agreed that it was ill-timed and perhaps should not have been said. He also thanked me for finding a nice, gentle way of suggesting that he was wrong, which he agreed to. That was kind of sweet. As a counselor, I had often stated that most things in relationship are negotiated, and we need to help our partner understand how we would like to be responded to, the best to teach them about the best way to treat us. So in those moments, I could have said to him, honey, the best response that you can give me right now is just to say, I hear what you're saying. He preached a sermon on that once, telling young fellas that those are a few words that your wife needs to hear. And it does settle things rather quickly. But acknowledgement of what one is saying is really important. So AI acknowledged me, and so did my husband. Not that I really needed that, but every once in a while something really irks you. It suddenly occurred to me that not taking it personally, that I've actually taken this statement personally. Oh no, I've taken it personally about the statement not taking it personally. No, there's a loop here. So let me know if you've ever been there, if you've ever heard a statement that you feel doesn't accurately represent your character or who you are or what you're going through. I'm sure you have, because you know what? No one person stands alone. So share your comments, appreciate them, and I like reading them and responding. So cheers.